Hey guys, Harsh here, back in the video. So in this video I have another Mini GT for you guys. So this is the Lamborghini Aventador in the Infinity Motorsports livery by LB Works, and I think this is by far one of the best looking Lamborghinis I have ever seen in my life. And of course I am just talking about the paint job. The Lamborghinis in nature are quite perfect. It almost looks like a police car to me. So this is the number 329. I am pretty late to this review. It was pretty tough to get this model because it was quite popular among the diecast community, so it was almost out of stock from every other store. And as you can see, it is pretty banged up for some reason, I don't know why. At the back you can see we have the original Lamborghini sticker over there as well. Pretty nice to see, along with the TSM logo. So now let's just quickly unbox it and see what we get inside. Pretty standard Mini GT packaging, as you can see. So here's the car itself, and in person it looks even better. So now that it is out of the box, let's take a closer look at it. Now before I go on with the review, I must say that whenever I review the Lamborghini Mini GT model, I have seen that they have an extremely low amount of details in them. And what I mean by that is that first of all, the headlights, they are not very detailed in terms of their counterparts such as other models of Mini GT. And there is some paint bleeding issue going on right at the rooftop over here, as you can see as well. So not really sure what the case is over here, but I think that the headlights are difficult to recreate in a scale model. That is why I don't think it's the money's worth to buy them. But still, livery and the other details are quite spot on, so I will just focus on that one first. So let's start with the front. As you can see, we have the tiniest Lamborghini logo, and it is not readable at all. You cannot see the Lamborghini on the top. You can just see the sort of bull design in the middle and the badge design, the shield type it has. So for those who knows what the Lamborghini logo looks like, it would be easy for them to recognize, and for those who don't, I mean, they won't be able to recognize this logo at all. And speaking of the headlights, as you can see, these are just silver painted on the inside, which is the metal body, and then a plastic piece is stuck on top of them. And this basically means that it is just a simple painted headlight, not a plastic insert. But as I've said before, it may be difficult to recreate in this scale model, so I will just let it slide off. The hood, as you can see, it is quite nicely printed with the carbon fiber finish given to it. As you can see, looks pretty nice, along with these two dents over here, which I am guessing are the vents for the air intake, or maybe something like that, I don't know. The front fender, as you can see, is detailed very well, considering how difficult it is to detail these curves and edges. So there is some paint bleeding issue going on, but I think that's okay for this sort of areas because painting on the edge is not easy. You can see we have the vents over here. These are also, I think, plastics, but they have this nice honeycomb design in them. Also, as you can see, this front lip also has this red lining that goes all the way around the front of the car, which looks very nice as well. Now coming to the wheels, these are like standard wheels, as you can see, plastic rims with rubber tires. The tires are also treaded, as you can see. And one thing to note is that Lamborghini, the front tires are a bit thinner than the back ones. So as you can see, the back tires are quite a bit thicker than the front ones. So this is also a very nice detail that they have added. And I also think that the back tires are slightly bigger than the front ones, so maybe that's something they can focus on next. But creating different sizes tire is quite a bit of a challenge, so I don't think we'll be seeing that anytime soon. For Hot Wheels though, I think they done a pretty good job at it. Now if you look at the side mirrors, as always, these are rubberized side mirrors without the plastic inserts, but looks very nice. I mean, it gives a very nice aggressive look to the car, and they are placed in their respective spots correctly, so no skewness is going on or something weird like that. The interior is also quite nicely detailed with the steering wheel. As you can see, it is right there, and the center console is quite nicely detailed as well, along with the two seats that goes in there. And the dashboard, if you are able to see, is also filled with details such as the buttons, knobs and stuff like that. So pretty nicely detailed interior as expected from Mini GT, but it is all in black color, not in like multicolor design. But it is quite easy to just remove these two screws over here, take the body apart, paint the interior and then close it back up. Will look very nice with the yellow interior, which goes matching with this yellow paint over here. Also, one thing I missed on the front side is the fender. So this is actually, I think, a white body kit that is bolted onto the main body. And as you can see at the fender side, you can see we have these tiny dots over here. So these are actually the places where they bolt the extra body parts on. This is also very nicely visible over on this end, as you can see. Looks very nice, although it would have been nice to see if they were slightly black painted in color. That is asking for too much for this particular price range. So I think what we could do is just to simply use a permanent marker and then just put dots inside these dents over here. That will add a very nice detail to the car. On the road you can see we have the KS logo, Infinite logo and the LB Performance logo. Very nice to see. Also on the front there is something like written in Japanese, which I obviously don't know. The KS logo at the window, as you can see as well. Now if you move to the back side, we can see we have another logo which is POR. R is in reverse. I don't know what this company does. And also over here, which is a company I don't recognize, and if I have seen this company earlier in my life, I would have guessed this company now, but as I have not seen this company and the quality is slightly rough over here, so that's why I cannot make off this one. Also on the top of the fender you can see we have the Liberty Walk logo on both the sides, as you can see. Now if you look at the back window there, you can see we have the engine detail with the cross beam going across, and the engine is, I think, could be more detailed with some silver paints and whatnot, because I think I reviewed the tarmac ones earlier which had the inside of the engine silver painted, which looks very nice. So I think Mini GT should do that as well and start painting their interior. Now the back wing of this car is, I think, quite sturdy, because I think it's partly made out of metal but it is bending quite easily, so I'm guessing it is actually plastic, but it is very sturdy. You can see I can actually hold the whole car with this back wing, but don't actually try to do that because you won't know when this will break off. Now if you look at these brake lights over here, this is the same case with the front one. The body is painted in its shape and then a plastic insert is stuck on top of them. I mean, for this headlight I can let it slide because this is actually very tough to recreate, so I will just leave it at that. The back vents, as you can see, however, are quite nicely detailed as well, with again the honeycomb design. You get a small space for the license plate, which is painted all the way black, which I'm guessing is the case in the real version as well, because I don't think you will be driving this in a normal road. At the back you can see we have the Lamborghini logo, which is actually written, and I think if we can zoom it and the camera could focus on it, you can somewhat make of it if it was written in a normal font, not an stylish italic font. I think for those who know how to read cursive writing will be able to figure out what it is written. Also at the bottom you can see we have the Pirelli logo as well, which is quite nice to see on a car. Now as for the exhaust, this is the top tier exhaust that you can ask for in a Mini GT of this particular price. First of all, it is silver painted, very nice to see. It has holes inside them and also painted black on the inside. So this checks all the boxes for my exhaust details. It is finished perfectly, so no sort of paint bleeding issue is going on except from some minor details. And as you can see, there are tiny circles in it as well, so what I'm guessing is that the actual exhaust shape is just given to give it a nice aggressive look, but the actual exhaust is just a circular pipe just going to the back. So a pretty nice exhaust system that they have going on over here. I didn't expect that once I saw these headlights, so this is a very nice step up for Mini GT. And as you can see that this red stripe is present at the back as well, and at the front, as you can see, completes the look of the car. And at last you can see we have this huge diffuser which has a total of 4 fins. Not much, but I think this will do the job of giving it a very nice aggressive look to the car. Also, as you can see, these fins over here, these are also installed externally. So all in all, a pretty nice model. At the bottom there is not much detail over here except for the company and the country of origin. So there it is, guys, the Lamborghini Aventador in the Infiniti Motorsports livery by LB Works. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will certainly be doing more Lamborghinis if they produce awesome liveries like this one. So thanks for watching the video, and I will catch you all in the next one.